In today's video, I'm going to talk about the two songs that were released on Show Me the Money 10, episode 7. So let's get right into it. So the first song I'm going to talk about is Sokodomo's Merry-Go-Round. As you guys may know, that this song is #1 on the charts in Korea. It's now beating Breathe and Wake Up. So the first thing I noticed while I was listening to this song is that there's a lot going on. There's a lot of instruments, a lot of layers. I think I hear at least 2 types of drums. There's also a keyboard, a synthesizer, there's an electric guitar at some point. I think I hear a bass guitar too, and I definitely hear trumpets. The whole idea, I think, with that was to try and get like a marching band, parade, carnival type of feel. At least that's what I got when I was watching the performance version from the actual episode as well. In addition to that, there's also Zion.T and Wonstein. Both of them sing at some point. Well, Zion.T sings his whole part pretty much. And Wonstein kind of does too, I just noticed. If you listen to the lyrics, you'll notice Sokodomo actually talks about wishing he could go back to childhood and things being easier back then and kind of that type of theme, and life being a merry-go-round, it just goes round and round. And so that's kind of interesting because if you just listen to the instrumental, it kind of sounds like it's a very happy, upbeat type of. So there's a foil, as you can see, between the lyrics and the instrumental, and I think that's very interesting. It kind of makes like an opposites attract type of thing when you listen to it and think about it, so I always like that when I see it in songs. I also felt that Wonstein fits very well with the song because if you remember his song Infrared Camera from Show Me the Money 9, it was also kind of like this. It had that kind of whimsical type of feel from the instrumental as well. The whole vibe was kind of like that. So I thought it was very interesting that they got Wonstein on this song since they're kind of similar. It's kind of a throwback and it's like a weird kind of continuity. The next thing I'm going to talk about is the choreography or the dancing on this song. I've seen some people criticize the fact that there's dancing and choreography. I don't think that that's a fair criticism by itself. Dancing is part of hip hop. It's one of the 4 pillars of hip hop. So I don't feel like it's fair to really take points off because there's dancing on a K-hip hop stage or a hip hop stage in general. At some point, Sokodomo was also dancing and gesturing along with the background dancers, and Wonstein and Zion.T were a part of that as well at some points. So I think it very much brought the whole choreography together and made it look like an actual part of the performance. Another criticism I have seen some people say is that these songs are very poppy. I agree that the songs that have been released so far are very poppy. This song in particular, Merry-Go-Round, I definitely think it does have hip hop influences. It has enough of them, but it is very poppy. It's a hip hop song, but it's more like a hip hop song. It doesn't have influences of either. It's kind of both at the same time, as opposed to just being one or the other with influences. If you're enjoying this video and you would like to see more K-hip-hop content or Show Me the Money 10 content from me, then make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe down below. The next song is Gwangil Jo Thorn, and this song has a lot less layers and it's a lot more bare bones than Merry-Go-Round. What I heard was a keyboard, drums, a tambourine, and a little bit of faint electric guitar in the back at certain points. This song has Justhis and Gaeko as featuring artists, and this song's instrumental is a lot more slow and sad sounding. As we all know, Gwangil Jo's signature style is rapping really fast, but in this one he rapped fast in the middle of the lines, but at the end he slowed down a little bit to make it seem slower, and it kind of evened out the pace of the song so it doesn't just sound like he's just speeding through the whole song, and I felt like that was a nice touch as well, since the song is supposed to be slower and more sentimental. But also, as usual, Gwangil Jo's style was very intense in mood, and as you guys all know, I really like that about him. As far as Gaeko, his singing was very pleasant, it was very emotional, and it added to the mood of the song as well. To me, the choreography didn't feel like it fit into the performance as well as with Merry-Go-Round, and that's mostly because Gwangil Jo and Justhis and Gaeko, none of them were really gesturing along. It was like they were off on stage doing one thing, and then in the background you would see the dancers dancing, and it didn't really come together or seem like part of the same performance to me. I think it would have been better without the choreography. I think their gestures and their energy alone would have been enough. That said, I thought that Justhis and Gwangil Jo matched together very well. Justhis is a very intense type of rapper as well. And I feel like he's known for his sharp and hard-hitting delivery, and that's one thing that they both kind of match on. To me, Thorn was the better hip-hop song, while Merry-Go-Round was the better mainstream type of song. But for me, I think overall, I actually liked Thorn better as well. So that's all I have to say for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment down below which song was your favorite. I will see you in the next one. Make sure you guys watch my Show Me the Money 10 playlist or my other Show Me the Money video. See you in the next one. Bye.